My name is the Mighty Beard, and we are back here once again for another episode on the TimeCraft server, emanating from the doorstep of Mimicorp. We are in the industrial district, and yeah, we're going to be working on a bit of a project here, but I figured kind of show off a little bit. So Mimicorp is a huge industrial building in the industrial district, and yeah, it kind of serves a few different purposes. So purpose number one is it's Mimic's base, but it is also a the second thing would be it's a place that we can go to kind of handle some business, almost like a server center type deal. So yeah, if we've got to drop stuff off for Mimic, that sort of thing, like we do it here. It also serves as a place for skeleton horses, I guess. But yeah, somewhere in here, I don't really remember how to get to, but there's like floors that you can rent. So all the way up top here. Yeah, there's like different floors that we as the players can rent, so that if we've got like redstone powered farms or crop farms or something along those lines. I think Pantsu has a melon farm that runs all the time here, and basically like Mimic is here pretty much all the time working on different things. Ooh, that's a creeper. I do not have a bow. But oh, good. That's pleasant. Okay, so you got creepers in your redstone. That's always good. So anyways, yeah, because Mimic is here all the time, so he rents out space here in the in Mimicorp to so that, you know, it's always running when he's running. But okay, so we got to call elevator, and I think it's coming. Yep, here we come. But we got to head down to the bottom floor. This feels dangerous now, knowing that the creepers are here. I think we got to go down one more floor. Yeah. So we are going to be working on a project, something that we've wanted to do for a while, but just didn't have the opportunity to do it. And that is an ink farm. So Mimic's got the space carved out. It's got like a little river biome, so carved out the space. And I think what he wants to do is he wants to turn this into an aquarium of some kind. But the backdrop of the aquarium, or at least the inner workings of it, is the ink farm. So down here we've got, I think we're in a river biome. We're at 43, and I think this goes all the way up to just under sea level. But this is where we're going to be placing the ink farm itself. So we're going to basically fill this back up with water, and then we've got to set up some kind of killing mechanism or process. There really is not a good model as far as ink farms go in 1.14.4. So we're going to be kind of borrowing a few different ideas. So I'll throw links in the descriptions for that, so you can kind of see what we're basing this off of. But yeah, the basic idea is we're going to have rails that will carry a hopper minecart underneath some glass. And I don't know if we're going to use all of this space or just some of it. I don't know. We kind of have to figure things out as we go. But the basic idea is we're going to have rails that are pretty much going to snake in and out of this area. So again, we might do the entire thing. We might just do a piece of it. On top of this is going to be glass. and the glass is going to basically be where the squid drop to then suffocate. So we'll have like a fence gate or a sign or something here, and then water up top. So this entire thing will be filled with water, but there's going to be some kind of divider. It's going to be a checkerboard pattern. So either we're going to be using fence gates, or we brought a bunch of sugarcane as well. So they'll swim in and out, and then eventually somehow fall onto the glass, suffocate, and then a hopper minecart will be running around through, picking up all the drops. So that's the basic premise. We just have to figure out exactly how we want to lay it out. So let me do that. Let me think about how I want to go about doing this. And again, we want some kind of aquarium vibe with this, so that it isn't ugly, you know. That was one of the requests by Mimic when we put this together, is he doesn't want it to be ugly. He doesn't want to see all of the inner workings. You know, this is going to be some kind of aquarium setup. So let me go ahead. Let me put some thoughts together now that we've got a good idea of how this thing is going to look, as far as the layout goes. And then, yeah, when we come back, we'll start putting some stuff together. All right. So we have made some progress. We've gone ahead and laid down the track. As you can see, we also put some glass down. And there are two designs, okay? There are two designs that seem to be relatively connected to one another as far as general methodology, right? So you've got the fence post designs, where the fence posts are where water will not come down, and the squid will fall through. The problem with that is it's super expensive. So the fence post would go all the way up in a checkerboard pattern, and but yeah, at a certain point, like right about here, there would be nothing. So the squid will just fall down onto the ground. The issue that I have with this, outside of being expensive, is, again, we're trying to keep this looking halfway decent, right? We want some kind of aquarium vibe. So I think what we're going to do instead is we have a bunch of sugarcane here. I've gone ahead and made a bunch of stairs so that we can waterlog stairs. I've got a little hole in the corner for water. And yeah, so I think we're not going to go with this design. Instead, what we're going to do is we are going to basically, I mean, the premise would be we would have a stair here. And then around the stair, we would have dirt. And then let's go ahead and waterlog this. Felt like that didn't do anything. Try that again. Oh, yeah, because I'm not clicking the right thing. Here we go. There it is. Okay, so the waterlog step will keep it up and off of the rail. Did not bring any sugarcane with me. Let me grab that real quick. Okay, and then we can just plant our sugarcane down. Now, the sugarcane is going to go all the way up. So we probably need to just kind of pillar up here. Like so. That's going to go all the way up to the ceiling. And we probably don't even need to go up to the ceiling, really. I mean, we do want high efficiency. But where are we at right now? We're at 55. So we can probably go at least up to this point. But we probably should go all the way up. But for now, we'll just do this. Let's go ahead and break this down. And then in the middle, We just need waterlog blocks, or source blocks rather. Let's get out of the water. But yeah, the sugarcane holds it in place, which is pretty cool. So the idea is the squid would spawn inside of the water, and then they'll swim out to try and get into another block that has water, and fall down. That'd be the gist. Fall down, and then they will basically suffocate down on the ground. That's the gist. That's the gist of it. We'll see. We'll see if this works. So I'm gonna do this. We're on a stream right now, mixer.com/mightybeard. I'm gonna do this, and then we will see how it turns out. Well, we have made quite a bit of progress. We've run into some problems. Okay, so the first problem is we were down a block. We were down on the wrong block. So something we learned today was that the bottom block of where the squid spawn has to be at 46, and we were at 45. We're at 45. So we had to bring that up. We had to bring that up by 1, but we can probably leave the sugarcane as is. The sugarcane, I mean, that's where they're going to be dropping down anyways. So it should work. It should work. But our other issue is, while we are getting some spawns down here, we're not getting squid spawns down here. That's because even though the river is cut and drained, where the farm is down below, a big chunk of it was left up here. So we need we need to head to the Guardian farm and finally collect all of the sponge, because yeah, we've got quite a bit of space that we need to remove the water from. And I don't know how far out we need to go, but it's going to have to be pretty far. It's going to have to be pretty far. So we could probably make do with only 60 or 70 blocks that way, but we're basically AFKing, I think, like right here-ish for our tests. And yeah, so that is still within spawn range. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go collect some sponges and see what we can do to clear out this water. Definitely want to give a shout out to Chloe for hooking us up. She joined us in the stream as well to help lay down some of the groundwork. But after we collected sponges, I had to jump off real quick. She was able to sponge out that river. So thank you so much, Chloe. That was that was awesome. That was awesome of you. But now we are taking a small diverted route because to do the rest, we're going to need some better equipment, I feel. And one thing that we didn't show was what we actually got from our Secret Santa, as well as Christmas in general. So we are here in our present, and yeah, I mean, obviously, Secret Santa gave us some awesome boots. So Depth Strider 3 is fantastic. So we'll trade out our boots for this. But then we also got some awesome things from Fangner. So I haven't really even taken a look at everything. So this is Depth Strider as well. So let's go ahead, throw that back on. The helmet though. What is the helmet? The helmet is Aqua Affinity. Okay, that's perfect. Respiration 3 as well. We also have a new Elytra. We have a new pair of pants as well. And then in here, new tools with all of the good stuff. So we're gonna keep this stuff here. Now that I've got Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity, and Depth Strider, we can really start making progress on this squid farm. So let's get back into it. squid farm is built. Everything seems to be working. Now, there are some people on the server, so we'll see, but we're going to try to AFK overnight to see how much we can actually get from this. We'll come back as soon as I wake up. All right. Well, it has been about 8 hours or so. I have just woken up. This is my morning voice, I guess. I haven't even had breakfast yet, but I figured let's play Minecraft for view. So yeah, okay. We were not on the server by ourselves all night. Dragon AFK'd as well. So I'm not. I've got some high hopes, I guess, but not super high. I'm seeing the cart move, so that's a good sign. We also didn't AFK in the AFK spot that we had set up because I did that for about an hour and we didn't really get anything. This spot over here seemed to produce, so yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, not great. Not great. Let's see how the other side did. Other side did a little bit better. Yeah, cart's still running. Yeah, so that's a bit disappointing. But again, there was one other person on overnight, and I believe where he was AFKing was right near an ocean. Yeah. I don't know. Let me wake up, put some thoughts into this, and we'll come back. Well, it's been a few hours. I put some thought into it. It's got its problems, right? I mean, the farm has its problems. Most of the problems, I think, though, is not how we have it built. It's twofold. Our AFK spot is definitely too close to this side, like to this half. But if we look, I mean, there's just constantly there's constantly people online. But we are getting spawned. So I mean, we can know for sure that this works. We're just going to have to kind of figure out a more optimal position to place ourselves. But I know this side is working really well. We're where we need to be as far as location. And look at this. I mean, it is working. Everything is working. We are getting ink, and I think we can call this a success with problems, right? Let's try to find where is our shulker. Okay, so for this entire project, as we've been working on it, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Almost 3 stacks of ink. That's 2.5 more stacks of ink than we had before. So it's working, but we need to time it better, I think, when there's no one else on the server. And that is just how SMPs work. You know, if this was in a single player world, we'd be better, right? But because of it's an SMP, everything is kind of spread out and everyone's near an ocean. That's just life. But we do need to figure out where our optimal AFK spot is. So we'll do that. We'll play around with it and see where things are. But this is where we'll end. My name's the Mighty Beard. It's been a pleasure, and we will play Minecraft together again very soon. Later.